Hello, hot messes! So today I'm continuing our theme of books here on Answerly. This whole week we're talking about our favorite book-to-movie crossovers. Okay, so one fact about me that people tend to think I'm making up at parties to sound funny is that I adore Kristen Stewart. And I'm not joking in the slightest. Kristen Stewart is actually my favorite celebrity. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that of all the book-to-movie adaptations I've seen in my whole life, my two favorites have both starred Kristen Stewart. First would be the cheap made-for-TV version of Laurie Halse Anderson's book Speak. Now this is objectively kind of a bad movie. Yeah, it's just a bad movie. But that doesn't mean that it's not a really great adaptation. So many people read that book when they're teenagers, so you probably don't need me to tell you the plot. But basically, it is a deeply depressed teenage girl who stops talking almost entirely after something traumatic happens to her. She's kind of depressed and expressionless and moves through life hoping no one notices her. And if you don't get what I'm getting at, Kristen Stewart does a great job playing this character. And yeah, I said it's a bad movie because it is, but it's actually really accurate to the book. The book is much better than the movie, don't get me wrong. But they leave in a lot of really important lines and a lot of really important moments, and I'm gonna give them like 2 thumbs up for that masterpiece. Which brings us to my second favorite book-to-movie adaptation, which again you're gonna think is a joke, but I'm not joking. It is Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2. So I've let my feelings about Twilight be known on the internet. I think it sets a bad example for a lot of people, and it depicts an abusive relationship. No, it depicts 2 abusive relationships, and I hope nobody on this planet aspires to be like Bella Swan, but that being said, I still kind of enjoy it. I don't think I enjoy it for the reasons you're supposed to, and I don't think I enjoy it completely ironically. I'm not really making fun of it. I like Kristen Stewart enough that it makes me like the Twilight movies. I watch them on a somewhat regular basis. So here's why Breaking Dawn Part 2 is an awesome adaptation. First of all, nothing happens in Breaking Dawn, the book, so I'm gonna give someone major props for pulling off making that into 2 movies. And second of all, they invent a conflict and drama in the movie that doesn't exist in the book and pass it off as a dream sequence. I'll admit that that movie has more action, excitement, and emotion than probably any of the books do, and yet they really capture the raw emotion in Bella's best friend falling in love with her infant by firelight. So those are my favorite book-to-movie adaptations. I'm looking forward to hearing about Joe's and Christina's later this week, and of course if you would like to share yours as well, we'd love to read them in the comments. I'll see you guys next Monday. P.S. I'm not trying to make you feel bad or stupid if you like Twilight. It's totally cool to like Twilight.